The Gospel of Matthew records this about the burial of Jesus. Many women were also there looking on from a distance. They had followed Jesus from Galilee, ministering to him. Among them were Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James and Joseph, and the mother of the sons of Zebedee. When it was evening, there came a rich man from Arimathea named Joseph, who was himself a disciple of Jesus. He went to Pilate and asked for the body of Jesus. Then Pilate ordered it to be given to him. So Joseph took the body and wrapped it in a clean linen cloth and laid it in his new tomb, which he had hewn in the rock. He then rolled a great stone to the door of the tomb and went away. Mary Magdalene and the other Mary were there, sitting opposite the tomb. My name's David Woodall with the Emsdale Pastoral Charge of the United Church of Canada. This is the Friday before Easter. We watch, we wonder, we wait. What will we do next? We gather here on what we call Good Friday, but there is really nothing good about it. There is this theological idea that somehow in the death of Jesus, the sins of the world were forgiven that day. That idea and imagery was taken from Jewish and other religious worship practices in which a lamb or some other animal or sometimes a person was sacrificed in order to forgive sins or please the gods or whatever. On this Friday, Jesus died. His whereabouts before he was arrested was revealed to the authorities by one of his disciples. He was paraded before the authorities, had a crown of thorns placed on his head, was whipped repeatedly, had his hands and feet nailed to the cross. The other disciples, they denied even knowing him. His mother watched him die before her eyes in a kind of agony that we can only imagine. This was a painful and horrible death. And in the end, Jesus felt that God had actually forsaken him. This wasn't a good day. We watch, we wonder, we wait. What will we do next? Now, we could call this a good day if this theological forgiveness meant we didn't really need to be responsible for ourselves anymore. Irresponsible, lazy, with a callous disregard for others, the very definition of self-love, self-absorption, self-centeredness. Then, you see, if I sin now that I've been forgiven by Jesus on the cross, well, God will forgive me. That's what the cross is all about. It was only a pretend death anyways. It wasn't really a real death. Now, we could call this a good day if we want to wield power over others. You must believe the way we believe. We will convert you to use our words and our thoughts and our understandings. Your old ways will disappear. This power that was wielded and the tunnel vision about the certainty of understanding worked well with First Nations, allowing the new settlers to push them aside, build schools to educate their young and bury them in unmarked graves if the plan didn't seem to be working out. If this is what Good Friday is, then count me out. We watch, we wonder, we wait. What will we do next? Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of Jesus, saw where the body was laid. The woman watched from a distance, concerned about their friend, her son. They were distressed by his death, and yet they were hesitant. What could they do? Joseph of Arimathea was a member of the temple council and a follower of Jesus. He sought Jesus' body from Pilate because he wanted to give him a decent burial? Or did he want to be finished with Jesus once and for all? He rolled the stone in front of the tomb. Then what did he do? Pilate, the politician, trying to satisfy everyone. If only Jesus had been more reasonable. If only his enemies had been less vindictive. Release the body? Sure, why not? What harm can it do? What harm can I do now? We stand outside that tomb. We watch, we wonder, we wait. What will we do next?